Hello and welcome to Outside In. My name is Steven. What I'm doing is I want to apologize right up front that there's a lot of wind noise in this video, the first part of it. The wind was absolutely crazy the day I did this. So what I've done is I have reduced the sound on the first part of this video for the passenger side headlight. Once I get to the other side, the audio is much better because the wind died down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a voiceover for all the parts that need a voiceover. And then I'll go back into the regular video when the wind levels are not so bad. Again, I apologize for this. From now on, I'll be using my lapel mic. So let's get back to the video. Let me show you. I will show you a picture now of these on Amazon. I had to get some headlights. And if you look, you'll see these are pretty messed up. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking right now, well, why don't you just clean them? Well, you know, I thought of that. But here's why I decided not to. Let's get you over here. Let me pop the hood. I'm driving down the road and I have one of my lights, and I thought it was vehicles I was passing that are tractor trailers and their lights were flopping. Well, it wasn't. Here, let me show you. Right here, it busted the headlight. So I just zip tied it up a week ago. I found some lights on Amazon and I was like, whoa, they look kind of cool, more modern look. Now they were $30 or $35 more than the OEM headlights. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give these a try. I like them. They had good reviews. So that's what we're going to be installing today. So let's get going. Now, I don't have a camera person, so I didn't want to do this handheld. I'm going to try to just keep repositioning the camera to show you what I'm doing in case you want to do this yourself. Seems like a pretty straightforward job from what I've seen on videos. So let's get at it and see if we can get ourselves some new headlights on here. Alright, so I'm guessing it's a 10. So let me pull out my 10. Oh wow, look, perfect fit. Now what I understand, there's only 2 bolts you have to remove. Might have to finagle with it a little bit. There's a clip, and you pull it up, and it snaps it right out. Now they say you just pull it out, but you know how that goes. Now let's see how easy it is to get this out. See, all we had to do was just finagle. There it is. See, the back is busted too. All right, so now this is the headlight. Right here is a little clip that you pinch in and then pull out. Pinch and pull. Pinch and pull. That's your headlight. This is the side marker. Just turn this one kind of, so it's kind of like tight. Probe the wires to find the one that's continuous. My probes here are, ouch, very sharp. There's our voltage on the middle wire. We have our continuous load. Here I'm explaining how you use the wire taps, and I'm assuming you probably can tell that's what I'm doing. That you put the wire inside and then you snap it together to create the connection, and then you take the other piece, the spade connector, and connect that to the other end of the wire and then plug it in. The blue version of the other side that plugs into the light that I have to get right now. Here I'm just showing the new light. I am just showing where all the light bulbs go in. That there is the headlight, side marker light, and that was the blinker light. This is the black and white wires that you will use to connect for the LED bar inside the headlights. They will plug into a constant 12-volt power source. The Sylvania H13 ExtraVision headlights, and that's what you want to use gloves for to put these in. Now these lights, I'm just talking about the lights that I ordered did not come with lights installed. You'd have to buy them separately. And then I go on to say that if you do order lights with lights already inside them, the casing, they are a lot more expensive. I'm just stripping the wire to be able to connect the LED strip and the ground wire. Here I'm just plugging in the light, the LED strip, and then testing it. Next, I am talking about the little metal clip that is on the original that snaps into the truck. Here I'm showing the one that came off of the truck. Now the video I watched where a guy had done this to his, the only problem he said he was going to have with it was when he had to maybe have to take this out again. See, this is really spread apart. So when it clips in, it's going to open up and you won't be able to get this back out. I end up modifying it and you'll see that coming up. So it would snap in and then be able to pull it back out at a later date if you needed to. Bend it down as good as you can. One side at a time. This is a modification that you can do to yours, to that little clip, to be able to get it out in a future date. I'm actually not talking, I'm just doing, so really nothing to say here because I believe it would be self-explanatory what I'm doing. What I am doing now is loosening the ground bolt that I found on the bumper frame, steel to steel, and I'm using that as my grounding point. Now you can use whatever you want. If you can't tell, I am putting on a pair of gloves. And the reason I'm putting the gloves on is when I put the brand new headlight bulbs in, I won't touch them with my oily fingers and ruin them, which actually is what is recommended to do. All I'm doing here is just plugging in all the lights into the housing, and then I will be taking the headlamp out of its packaging and inserting that into the housing as well. Alright, so let's get plugged in here. Yeah, the other part of my headlight is broke off in here. Come on, get out of there. Wow, had some rust build up on it. Alright, now, the one thing that I'm liking about this, more than the original, is I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here is where you adjust the headlight up and down. The one that comes with it, you have to stick a Phillips screwdriver down in there. This has got a hex head and a Phillips head, so that looks like that's going to be easier to adjust the headlight. Make sure this lines up, but first, I want to try it, because I know some of you are probably saying, Steve, you better try that before you push it back in. So let me try it. Oh yeah, LED strip is on. Now the parking bulb, yeah, I've got to replace that because the parking part don't work. Side marker light works. Now let's try the headlight. Oh, that's bright. Wow. You know what? When you put these Sylvania H13 ExtraVision lights in there, don't look directly into the light. Wow, that was bright. Okay. Alright, so it's working now, so we just need to see if we can maneuver this back into. What I'm doing is I am reinstalling the headlight housing into the truck, and I will be pointing out the problem area. When I was taking mine out and putting it back in, it kind of wants to get hung up on that little corner that I will be pointing out. So just be easy with it and it'll finagle right in. I am bolting the light back into place. I'm not really talking anyway because it's quite obvious what I'm doing, so there's really nothing to explain. That's why I didn't say anything. Okay, alright. This side will be the same as the other side anyway, so let's just see if we can get this one out and get it replaced. You know, I feel like a real doofus right now. I kept turning that and I was like, is this ever going to come out? I was turning it the wrong way, so evidently this is plastic that it's screwing into, which is really weird because I think I stripped and I just kept turning it. Right, I don't know if I'm going to add that part because I don't want to show how stupid I really am. But anyway, now that I have it going the right direction, can I be as fast as a ratchet gun, battery powered one that I have? I don't know. Let's find out. Man, Steve, you are awesome. That was fast. Let's see if we can do the other side without stripping. Let's try. I'm kind of wore out from doing it that fast the last time. Is it going to be just as fast the second time go around as it was the first with any other tool? Am I calling myself a tool? Okay, anyway, let's see. See, I did it again. Wow, that's awesome, Steve. You are. Now, I hope no mechanics see this and say, Steve, can I hire you? Because I don't have time. But anyway, now we just, again, pull up on this clip to release it. And then let's see if we can finagle it out. Remember this piece here? We got to kind of work under it. Manhandle it a little bit. Ooh, popping in and cracking. And then I guess at this point you just want to just finesse it, Steve. Just be easy with it and see if it just falls out. See there, when you're just jerking and pulling, it kind of likes to say, I'm not going to come out. Not at all. All right, now this one isn't broke, so just unplug the headlight. Might have to use 2 fingers. It doesn't want to come out. They won't come out. They don't want to come out. All right, counterclockwise, side marker light comes out. Now this one here, I am not going to break this one, so I'm just going to turn it like it was supposed to have been done on the other side. Counterclockwise. And poopy, there it comes out. Did I just say poopy? Yeah, well, anyway, there it came out. We still got to get that headlight out there. That thing is stuck. It's stuck in there. It won't come out. This is like, it's saying I ain't doing it. Come on, Steve. You got to turn me harder than that. Come on, break those fingernails. Now, you know what? I'm not turning it the wrong way, am I? No, counterclockwise. Come on, Steve, you can do it. Goodness gracious. Mercy sakes alive. All right, I think I'm going to have to get physical. You know what I bet you some of you are saying right now? Because it's just now what I thought. Steve, why are you fighting with that so much? Because you got a new one anyway to put in the other one, so you don't even need to take that out. You know what? You're absolutely right. I think I'll just save this for later. All right, now what we need to do then is I need to check just to make sure that it also is the middle wire on this one. You know what? It doesn't look like it is, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Parking light is on. I need to find myself a ground. Get a ground. Oh, I don't have a battery over here. All right, I'll just ground her right down her. Then I'll probe. Let me try the middle one because the middle one don't look same. It's not the same color as the other side for some reason. You know what? I'm glad it was the middle wire because, yeah, that would have been a mess up before now, wouldn't it? So it's the middle wire on this one too, even though the wire looks like it's a different color. But some would say it's probably your eyes, Steve. It's probably your eyes. Oh, I forgot. I got to put the clippy thing on there first. So make sure you get the wire in there right. All right, now we got to strip some wire away, reveal some more wire. All right. Now we got to clamp it like Beverly Hillbillies. Clamp it. Oh yeah. So plug it in. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot. I need to undo the ground where I'm going to ground it. Need to reveal some more of this wire too. I'm just a redneck kind of guy, so I don't always solder, especially out here like this. I tell you, it's hard to do this with gloves on because you can't feel anything. Get it in there, get her done, get her done. I ain't got all day. Pull that bulb out, put this in. Plug in the LED strip. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace this bulb too. It's most of the yellow is gone off of it. Side marker light, blinker, flash, park light, then headlight. Oh, I gotta bend that clip. See if we can finesse this in. And there it is. Now all we have to do is just put the nuts back in, bolts. All right. Okay, wax on. Okay, wax off. Okay. All right. Yeah, just making sure I'm going the right way. All right, let's see if we still have it with being as good as the ratchet battery operated one. Yeah, I've got my battery in, so all right, here we go. All right, now now what I need to do, I want to do the reveal. So let's see what it looks like with these LED bar lights, headlights. Make sure, scan with the eyes. Make sure you haven't left anything under the hood that you don't want falling down and running over with your tires. See there? That might have not went well for a tire. Yeah. Okay, now let's set you up here. Yeah, when a deer hit me, I actually did more damage. But, you know, like I said, I can't afford a whole front end. So maybe some of these days I'll get blessed with another front end or another truck. All right, let's back up and see what this is going to look like. That looks pretty cool. Now I need to get some new parking lights. All right, we'll turn the headlights on. I just wanted to do the windshield wipers again because I finally have windshield wipers now, and the third one, which I didn't even know I had. So that was awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I guess when it gets dark, I'm gonna have to adjust the headlight. But you know what? That looks pretty cool. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of it. Leave a comment for anything else you would like to see me do. That was a lot of fun. Glad I finally be able to get this done and got the idea to show this to some other people that may be wanting to do this themselves. The headlights look awesome. I love it. I'm excited to have my windshield wipers sporting fluid. So with that, I don't think there's anything else that I need to say. So I'll just end with take care of yourself, take care of each other, find somebody that needs a reason to go on, give them that reason. God bless us everyone, and I will see you in the next one.